Well, let's go to the Deputy Labor Leader. Richard Marles joins us live from his seat in the Geelong area. Richard Marles, you heard what Richo had to say there. Majority on the way, according to Richo.
Well, look, there's a little way to go, and so I'm not going to be quite out there in the way that Graham is, but I'll tell you one thing I absolutely echo that Graham has just said, is how absolutely Anthony Albanese is the real deal. I mean, his is a remarkable story to get to the position that he's in now. If he does ultimately become the Prime Minister, he will be a wonderful Prime Minister for this country. But, you know, I mean, I've known Anthony a long time, but obviously over the last 3 years serving as his deputy, which for me has been an enormous honour, you know, we've become very good friends, but he is just a wonderful human being with great values. And given the opportunity, he is going to do a great job. We've still got a way to go, we're hopeful about the way this is tracking, but you know, we're not there yet, and I still think we're in for a long night.
Do you feel it's vindication for a small target, or as Mr Albanese called it in recent days, the smart target?
Look, I think that what Anthony has done, particularly in the aftermath of the 2019 result, which was as difficult a moment as I have experienced, I think all of us have experienced in our time in the Labor movement, to steer us from there to being competitive in this election through the series of decisions that he has made, I frankly think has been heroic. I felt coming into this election we would be competitive. I think to do that in the context of the last result, but also against the backdrop of the pandemic, where around the world we've seen incumbents return. Anthony has done an incredible job, and I think it speaks to his experience. It speaks to his judgment. And it's not, we actually have put forward a pretty significant policy agenda in this election, and I think that we are about putting forward plans for the future, for a better future for the country, and there's been a lot of focus on the extent of our policy agenda. When you look at what the Liberals put forward at this election, it's been basically nothing. I mean, they've essentially tried to run on their record, and they really had no answers to what the future would look like.